Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, definitely all red and stuff. It's still got some winter gear on. It's crazy warm today. It's 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Got the windows down. I mean, it's heating up in here really fast. So anyways, I've been getting a lot of comments, a lot of questions on minifigure repair on TikTok channel, this YouTube channel, and even on Facebook. So I know, I'm almost sure I did a video on repair, or maybe I just showed some repair stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna do a proper video. The full video is gonna be boring, but because the key thing is very little glue is necessary. Almost lesser the better, because you don't want to get any on the outside of the figure and get your fingerprint, because it will be there forever. Okay, real quick thing here. This is one from the CMF series. This is how the minifigures look these days. And if you look, notice how on the front, the direction hands are, it's somewhat thinner. Sides are also somewhat thinner than they used to be. We have this X pattern, and we have the two little vertical slits up and down. Now, before this, like in the 90s, I think it is, but I don't know for sure. And I can't be bothered to look because I'm talking to y'all. Anyways, it was just the slits up and down. And then before that, when I was a kid and these figures first came out, we're talking probably 1978 or so, 79, I believe it was. They didn't have any, but the sides and the brick body itself was very thick, very rigid. And I honestly don't remember if I've ever seen a broken one. Yeah, I've had them when the arms got all loose and where you pick them up. I mean, just pick them up, they're not studded down. And the legs will just slip out. Very annoying, but you know, that was just the way it was as toys. I mean, I was a little kid, I played with my toys. But the plastic was thick, and I remember when that was the smell. You could get like that same plastic smell like model planes and stuff. So I knew that styrene glue, aka airplane glue, tester cement, would be fine. Now I believe it's still ABS, ABS plastic. The S is styrene. I can't remember. Toluene, I think, is a T. This ABS. Anyways, that's the three chemicals, but styrene is the last one. PVC is polyvinyl chloride. That doesn't matter. Anyways, so Lego bricks should be ABS plastic. I don't think I have any broken figures. So what I may do is, if I can't find any broken torsos, I may actually buy some that are broken and then get my little spreading pliers. I use snap ring pliers, which are for like automotive to remove like snap rings. And the weird ones are the ones that have to be opened up to get your shaft off of a car, your axle, whatever, your CV axle. So there's pliers that have a thin point to them, and when you squeeze the handles together, instead of coming down, they open. And what you can do is you can gently use those to lightly open your torso. And obviously, you've got a cracked figure already. The plastic is fragile. You do it too far, and you're just going to destroy everything. And then I would usually take a toothpick, and put a tiny amount of cement on each side, and more on the inside, hopefully none on the outside. Release the pressure and it'll come down, and then I'll usually lightly press it shut, or use a clothespin or something very gentle that doesn't flex the plastic. Because remember, the way cement works is it lightly melts the plastic. It's a chemical reaction that melts the surface of plastic. That's why it literally welds the plastic. That's how it works. It's not just a sticky something or a gluey something that goes between two somethings. It actually bonds molecular structure of the plastic. So a natural break where the plastic is a little bit rough is actually perfect. In fact, back when I used to work for a living, we'd put plumbing and we'd actually use sandpaper to roughen the surface of the plastic to make a good bond. So I think I'm going to probably do a proper video. This is just mostly an update video and a way to try to keep putting videos out there, because sometimes there's really nothing going on in my life. I'm just waiting for eBay stuff to come in, or walking idly, drinking a can of Rockstar, walking around Fred Meyer, looking at all the new sets that are not here yet. But I do have a smart play set coming that's been opened and played with, so we might dabble with that. There's nothing I can really add that hasn't been said. But let's see if I can take it more in a positive direction. That's pretty negative out there. Even from some creators that really like Lego, or look like they're having a tough time saying anything positive, which is kind of sad, but I understand it. Hey, makes that tiny clone turbo tank look good sometimes. Anyways, that's a separate issue. Just a little bit of joke there. So, I will get stuff together, and I may do an update if I end up having to buy a figure, because I can't believe I'm buying a broken figure. I hope that doesn't actually come to that, but I don't think I have anything broken. But what I was going to say, I almost forgot. I don't know. Can anyone out there help me out? Is it the newest figures that are cracking? Because that first gen, I don't know that I've ever seen a cracked torso, maybe one or two, but they're more like they separated at a mold point. That intermediate through the 90s with the little, the two vertical slits up and down. That one I remember saying they would usually crack under the armpits here, especially some of the Castle stuff. And I don't know why, but that was primarily what I'd repaired, that like Spirius and stuff like that. And I might see if I got broken figures, but I think I fixed them all. Anyways, that's enough yakking. I'm definitely starting to talk way too much. It's getting hotter and hotter in here. So until next time, y'all stay safe. Give me a comment if you can help me out on which era of figures you think it is that cracks the most. If it's like the brittle browns, the brittle blues, the brittle dark reds. I don't know if it is. I'm wondering if it maybe certain colors crack more, because I think I've repaired more red torsos than anything else. Anyways, till next time, y'all stay safe. Ciao.